Hello, I'm Adam Schulberg, Senior Audiologist at Cubex Audiology here in central London, and I'd like to share with you my weekly tip. Today's tip concerns the art of listening. Hearing and listening are two very different processes. Hearing is passive and listening is dynamic. I'm going to explain to you what I mean by that. From the moment we're born, listening is the first communication skill we engage in. And this is how we learn and develop spoken language. It's our ability to select information with attention, intent, and also with effort. Listening involves memory, knowledge, thinking, intellectual capacity, and application of learned and acquired knowledge to new situations. It allows us to focus on the sound information we find useful, whilst also filtering out noises that we don't consider as useful or are not relevant to the context of the situation. For example, a person with normal hearing in a busy restaurant is always aware of the noise, and yet we're able to decide what it is that we want to listen to and to switch our attention between different sounds with relative ease, unless the background noise is considerable. When hearing loss is present, participating in conversation requires much more mental energy, much more focus, and also much more brain resource. If you have reduced hearing, it means that there is less information being delivered to the brain, and so the resource that's required will be memory, attention, and other things in order to make sense of what's being received. And what was once an effortless connection to your world is now potentially extremely difficult, and it can become an exhausting experience. We need to help to retrain your brain to recover and to improve communication skills. Hearing loss creates a barrier for successful communication. Confusion, irritation, and disappointment can all occur with reduced hearing. Misunderstanding words in sentences often results in requests for repetition, saying pardon more frequently, which creates frustration for you if you're the person with hearing loss, and also for those people that you're communicating with. But as the day progresses, the mental exhaustion imposed by hearing loss may be the reason why many people shy away from events, parties, restaurants towards the end of the day. If you've had to focus all day with intent and concentration, it just becomes too much effort, and one might be reluctant to enjoy themselves in the evening. Furthermore, long-term untreated hearing loss can also impact on cognitive ability. The longer you deprive your brain of sound, the more time it may take you to redevelop the skill of listening. Testing people's ability to understand speech in noisy environments is used in hearing research, and it's also something we do here at Cubex Audiology. But when it comes to understanding how people with hearing loss, simple speech and noise testing is still not enough, which is why we're introducing other objective methods of measuring the effort of communication. Research has shown a significant increase in the load on the brain for people with hearing loss. This means that in typical everyday situations for people with hearing loss, such as being outdoors, just visiting a store, using the underground, the brain has to work harder to make sense of sound, even when speech understanding is close to 100%. And so providing the brain with substantial support in complex listening environments so that it can perform is key. There are a variety of approaches that can be utilised, both technological and also with rehabilitation and management tools, and strategies to support the brain to handle daily listening situations better and with greater ease and with less effort. If you're experiencing any mental fatigue, cognitive load due to reduced hearing, please get in touch with us to find out if you could be living well with your hearing loss. You can also follow the links below this video for more information on the energy of hearing and the effort of listening. Thank you very much for listening to today's weekly tip. I apologise for the use of notes, but there was a lot of information that I wanted to convey to you today. And if you'd like any more information, general information, please look at our website. The address is www.cubex.co.uk. And thank you for listening.